Hello everyone, myself Mahantesh Kukudi. Welcome you all to the coordinate geometry exercise 7.1 continue part. Now let's go for problem number 5. In a classroom, four friends are seated at a points A, B, C and D as shown in the figure 7.8. If you observe this 7.8 figure, this is Cartesian plane of first quadrant. Here four students are sitting. So here student A, B, C, D. Right? Now Champa and Chameli walk into the class and after observing for a few minutes, Champa asked Chameli, "Don't you think ABCD is a square?" Chameli disagrees. Using distance formula, find which one of them is correct. It means what Champa asked to Chameli means here four coordinates are there. Whether these four coordinates are going to form a square or not. So to get conclusion for this, by using this Cartesian plane of first quadrant, we have to identify the position of the points. After identifying the position of the points, we have to find out distance from A to B, B to C, C to D and D to A. If all these sides are equal, then we can say it is a square or rhombus. So if all the interior angles are equal to 90 degrees, then it is a square. So how to solve for this? Now we have to go for solution of this problem number 5. In this solution, here we are having coordinates A, B, C and D. According to the given Cartesian plane of textbook, we have to look at the points. Here point A is 3, 4. Point B is 6, 7. And point C is 9, 4. And point D is 6, 1. So what we have to prove here, these coordinates are going to form a square or not. So first what we have to check, distance from A to B, B to C, C to D and D to A. Here if you got all the sides, then we have to go for diagonals. In the square, all the sides are equal and diagonals are equal, then only we can say it is a square. If only all the sides are equal, it may be sometimes a rhombus also. For that reason, we have to go for diagonal verification also. Let consider the coordinates here. A of 3, 4, B of 6, 7, C of 9, 4 and D of 6, 1. Now we have to find out distance of AB, BC, CD and DA. So how to find out distance of AB? Here by using, here generally I am going to write distance formula because I am not going to consider in each part same formula. So once I will write formula here, then I am going to use same formula for the all the cases. So by using distance formula, what distance formula says? Distance of the coordinates, that is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now we have to go for AB, that is equal to under root here, let AB, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So what happens? 6 minus 3 whole square plus 7 minus 4 whole square. So this is equal to under root Here 6 minus 3 is 3 square plus 7 minus 4 is 3 square. So AB that is equal to under root 3 square is 9 plus here this 3 square is also 9. So this is root 18. This one we can write as 9 into 2. So if you write in the simplest form, it will become 3 root 2 units. Now we have to find distance from B to C. So how to write BC? BC that is equal to under root. Here this is x1 y1 you have to take. This is x2 y2 you have to take. So what happens? 9 minus 6 square plus 4 minus 7 square. This is equal to here under root. 9 minus 6 is 3 square plus 4 minus 7 is minus 3 square. So next step BC that is equal to under root 3 square is 9 plus minus 3 square that is also positive only 9. This is equal to root 18. This one also we have to write the simplest form as 9 into 2. This one we have to write as 3 root 2 units. So here we got distance from A to B is 3 root 2. B to C is 3 root 2. Next here CD that is equal to how to find out distance from C to D. This one you have to take as x1 y1. This one you have to take as x2 y2. So what happens? 6 minus 9 square plus 1 minus 4 square. So this is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. So which implies here 6 minus 9 is minus 3 square plus 1 minus 4 is minus 3 square. So CD that is equal to under root. Here what happens? Minus 3 square is 9 plus minus 3 square is 9. Again it will become root 18. Simplest form is 9 into 2 we have to write. If you bring 9 outside from the square root, it will become 3 root 2 units. Now we got this also 3 root 2. Now we have to find out DA or AD. DA is equal to, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So what you have to write? Here x1 y1 x2 y2. This is x1 y1 x2 y2. x2 is 3 minus 6 whole square plus y2 minus y1 4 minus 1 4 minus 1 whole square. This is equal to under root 3 minus 6 is minus 3 square plus 4 minus 1 is 3 square. So DA that is equal to under root minus 3 square is plus 9 plus 3 square is 9. So it will become root 18. Again it will become 9 into 2. So this is, if you bring 9 outside the root, it will become 3 root 2 units. So now we got 3 root 2 units. So all the sides are equal here. Now what we have to check? We have to check diagonals are equal or not. So to check diagonals are equal, we have to find out AC, and here we have to find out BD by using distance formula. So how to find out AC? AC that is equal to what you have to write? This is x1 y1 you have to take. This is x2 y2 you have to take. It means we have to find out distance between two coordinates. So what happens? AC is equal to under root 9 minus 3 square plus 4 minus 4 square. This is equal to here 9 minus 3 is 6 square, 4 minus 4 is 0 square. So this is it will become root 36 plus 0 is 36 only. Root 36 value is 6 units. So here this is 6 units. Now we have to find out BD. Here again how to find out? This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. What do you have to write? 6 x2 minus x1, 6 minus 6 square plus here 1 minus 7 square. This is equal to 6 minus 6 is 0 square. 0 square is 0 only plus 1 minus 7 is minus 6. Minus 6 square is 36. So this is also root 36. This is equal to 6 units. Now which implies AB that is equal to BC that is equal to CD that is equal to DA. All the four sides are equal. Also AC that is equal to BD. So by using these coordinates with the help of distance formula, we solved what are the sides of this given quadrilateral and what are the lengths of the diagonals of this given quadrilateral. So in this quadrilateral, we identified that all the sides of this quadrilateral are equal and diagonals also equal to each other. For that reason, we have to say, which implies ABCD is a square. This is our result. Now we have to go for problem number 6. Name the type of quadrilateral formed, if any, by the following points and give reasons for your answer. So here 4 coordinates are given in this problem. We have to identify which type of quadrilateral it is. So now come to the problem number 6. In that first bit we have to solve. See here 4 coordinates are given. By using those 4 coordinates, we have to identify which type of quadrilateral this is. So now let the coordinates are, we have to name for this coordinates. So A of -1 comma -2, B of 1 comma 0, C of -1 comma 2, and D of -3 comma 0. However, we solved in the last problem with all the 4 sides and diagonals by using distance formula. In the same way, we have to find out distance from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. These are the sides of the quadrilateral. And also we have to find out distances of the diagonals, that is AC and BD. So now here by using, here generally I am writing distance formula common to all the distances. By using distance formula, what you have read? By using distance formula, distance of coordinates that is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now first you have to find out distance from A to B, that is equal to AB, that is equal to under root. Here x2 is 1 minus x1 is minus 1, then you have to write whole square, plus y2 is 0 minus of -2 whole square. This is equal to under root, here bracket 1 as it is, minus into minus plus 1 whole square, plus 0 as it is, minus into minus plus 2 whole square. So this is equal to under root 1 plus 1, that is 2, 2 square is 4, plus 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 square is 4. So it will become AB, that is equal to root 8. This one we can write as 4 root 2. We have to convert in the simplest form. If you bring 4 outside the root, it will become 2 root 2 units. So now we got distance from A to B. In the same way, we have to find out distances of B to C, C to D, and D to A. So here I am going to write BC, that is equal to under root here x2 y2, x1 y1, like that you have to consider, or else we can give any name, x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4, like that we have to adjust the formula and we can write here -1 minus of 1 whole square plus 2 minus 0 whole square. This is equal to, here minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4 plus 2 minus 0 is, it is 2. 2 square is 4. Again this is also root 8. So simplest form of root 8 is 2 root 2 units, because already I explained how to write simplest form for this. Next we have to go for CD. CD is under root. Now this is the first coordinate, this is second coordinates. So how to write? Minus 3 minus of minus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 2 whole square. This is equal to under root. This is minus 3 minus into minus plus 1 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. So what happens, which implies here minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 square is 4. So this is also CD, that is equal to root 8. Root 8 can be written in the simplest form as 2 root 2 units. Next we have to find out DA or else AD. DA, that is equal to under root. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So minus 1 minus of minus 3 whole square plus here minus 2 minus of 0 whole square. So this is equal to under root. Here minus 1 I wrote as it is, minus into minus plus 3 whole square plus here minus 2 minus 0 is minus 2 only, minus 2 whole square. So which implies under root minus 1 plus 3 is 2 square plus this is minus 2 square. So next step, DA, that is equal to under root 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 square is also 4. This is root 8. Root 8 means again simplest form can be written as 2 root 2 units. Now we got all the sides are equal. AB is 2 root 2, BC is 2 root 2, CD is 2 root 2 and DA is 2 root 2. So now we have to go for diagonals. AC, that is equal to, how to find out AC? This is the first coordinate, this is second coordinate. So minus 1 minus of minus 1 whole square plus this 2 x2, 2 minus of minus 2 whole square. Like this you have to write. This is the first coordinate, this is second coordinate. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Like that I wrote. So this is equal to under root. Here minus 1, first minus 1 I wrote as it is. Here minus 2 minus plus 1 whole square plus this 2 as it is. Here minus 2 minus plus 2 whole square. So next step, AC, that is equal to what you have to write? Here under root minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 0 square is 0 only. Plus 2 plus 2 4. 4 square is 16. So it will become root 16. Root 16 is a perfect square number. For that reason root 16 value is 4 units. Next AC and BD we have to check. BD, that is equal to under root. BD, that is equal to under root. This is x1 y1 you have to take. This is x2 y2 you have to take. What happens? Minus 3 minus of minus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 0 whole square. So this is equal to what happens? Under root minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 whole square plus 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 square is again 0 only. So this is also root 16. Root 16 value is 4 units. So which implies, see here in this condition also we got AB, BC, CD and DA. All the four sides are equal. AB is equal to, BC is equal to, CD is equal to DA. And here diagonals also equal. Also, what are the diagonals here? AC, that is equal to BD. Here, when all the sides are in a quadrilateral, if all the sides are equal and diagonals are equal to each other, then such quadrilateral we are going to call as square. Therefore, the ABCD is a square. So which implies minus 1 comma minus 2, 1 comma 0, -1, 2 and -3, 0 are forms a square.